Hello everyone. Today I'd like to introduce you how to make the tea pu'er, a Chinese tea which is auctioned just like the red wine. This version is the one that actually kept within an orange shell. So first thing we do is I will introduce you how the traditional way of doing pu'er tea. So when you open, this is a tiny one, tiny orange. It will look like this. And so I have one that is already open. And with a tiny little pot, I would take about a spoonful, 2, and then a peel, orange peel. Then I pour some hot water, which I already made earlier on. And what I do is I will first rinse it. So this is to get off the dirt, all the excess coming from making the tea. Once it's washed, so you have a clean tea leaves, and you pour the second helping, serving, and then let it sit. So while I wait, I will show you how the Western people can do it. Here I have a bottom filter, which is typically, you can use it as your coffee filter machine. And oops, I should put some tea. Since this is much bigger, so I would put maybe a quarter of this orange. Tea, and then out of that. And now you can do the same thing, which you don't have to put a lot of water to wash it, just a tiny bit. Take it out, rinse it off. Be helpful to have. And then we put a second amount, which gives you a full amount. So we'll let it sit. Typically, you would want to let it sit for about 4 to 5 minutes to give you the desired consistency. And so now we're speeding ahead. So open up here. We have a little tiny bit of color, and I pour it. Traditionally, I will pour it into a cora, which will help me to let the excess tea leaves to sink to the bottom. And then with that, once the leaves is synced, I can pour it into my teacup. You can see the color from here. Voila, here's a cup, and we can enjoy. So now you see how the Chinese make it. And with this amount, you will probably be able to drink it for 4 or 5 washing. The color will get intense, but you can actually add more water to actually suit your serving liking. So now we can have a look. You see the color started to come up. Not sure if it's obvious to you. Yes. And once it's done brewing, at the beginning you will have a super light color. In the end of a day, it will become darker. So here we go, a Chinese style and a Western style, and this is how it looks like. Thank you very much. Enjoy the pu'er tea in orange peel.